I'm an old school Runescape player. I've never actually played Runescape 3. I stopped around EOC when it was released, and played old school Runescape when it came out. But recently, RS3, or Runescape, released a roadmap for this year, and it really looked enticing. I decided, why not give it a try? A real try. Come with me in this journey as I learn this game, one step at a time. I wanted to give a massive shout out to each and every one of you that commented on my last 2 videos. I really wanted this series to go in a way where I would get help from you guys, and also discover the game on my own without really looking up anything. I recently made a Discord. I'll link it in the description. If you want to go in there and have a chat or ask me any questions, feel free to do so. I'd love to see you guys in there. And there's 40 smithing. Finally, I can do some adamant smithing. So with this, I'm probably going to go start mining up some addy and save up some coal and upgrade some tools. I know I'm really close to being able to use the addy axe, and I can also get full addy armor now, so I'm definitely going to do that as well. Well, this is new. I thought I needed coal to make adamant bars, but I need something called luminite. I have no idea where to mine luminite. So I remembered that I can look on here and figure out where it is. It looks like there's some in Dwarven Mine under the Ice Mountain north of Falador. That's the same place that I bought the pickaxe, so I'm gonna go check in there and see if I can find it. So after going into the Dwarven Mines, I noticed this right here. So luminite, at least now I know for next time that I can actually access it through Falador. Right here. Be a lot quicker than running all the way around. This is feeling like a bit of deja vu. But here we go. Upgraded to adamant armor. And wow. I do like it, but I would be lying if I said I liked it more than the mithril. I just like the little horns, you might say, that come out of the mithril armor. I mean, the green looks really good, don't get me wrong, but I don't know. It's not my favorite one out of them. It still looks good. Just not really my favorite. I also upgraded my axe to an adamant axe. There we go. Upgrades all around. I think I'm going to work on prayer next and see. Holy crap. I just realized how massive that axe is. Hold on, I'm going to do it again. Jeez. So using my grimoire, I managed to save up 381 normal bones and 182 big bones. I hope it's enough for 43 prayer, but I don't know. Bones don't really give that much XP. But I'm going to use the wilderness altar that I showed in the last episode. So after using up all my bones, it only got me to 34 prayer. It is a little farther than I thought. Got me, what, 14 levels? I mean, I'll take it, but it just means I have to go back and collect some more. So I know on the poll you guys said you wanted me to do some quests. So I'm going to knock out some of these easy, quick quests. I'm not really going to show much of them because they are also in old school. I can't imagine they're much different. So I'm just going to show the rewards at the end. So I just got the Excalibur. And this looks really good in this game. Really simple, but also really clean. And there's Merlin's Crystal done. We got the Excalibur, 6 quest points. And we also got 5 kudos and 1,000 XP lamp. I guess we did not get an XP lamp. Don't know where that went. But either way, 6 quest points is really good. We're only 7 away from getting the cash, which I really desperately need right now, which is why I'm doing these. Go on to the next one. And there we go. Another quest done. Murder Mystery. I got 1400 crafting XP and 3 quest points, which brings us up to 46 quest points. I only need 4 more. So there's Death Plateau completed. I'm not sure why it didn't pop up on my screen, but it did give me 3 reward lamps, which I'm going to use on Herblore. It's only 300 XP, so it's not going to do much. Looks like it gave me 2 quest points, which is pretty good. We're 3 away. So I finally got Infernal Ashes after doing a Wildy event. I'm really hoping that this is going to boost my prayer a lot. And luckily the event is right over here, so I can try it right now. And there we go, 37 prayer. Those ashes got me all the way up to unlocking Protect from Magic. Looks like I need 2,000 more XP to get 38, which will be for another day, but it really did help getting those ashes from the drop. And there's quest complete, 11,000 attack XP, 2 quest points, which gets us all the way over to 36 attack. We didn't get a combat level, unfortunately, But we only need one more quest point to unlock the next reward. I didn't even realize I also got a gnome amulet, which is technically best in slot right now for me. I don't know if it has any stats, but I had no amulet before this, and it actually looks really good with this armor. I think in OSRS it's black, but in here it's like a bright silver, which I think looks really nice. I had to show this voiceover. This is ridiculous.
My beads.
It's so crazy that this quest literally has imps puking on my feet, and that's how you get the beads. And there's Imp Catcher completed. I got some magic XP, an amulet of accuracy, and access to an amulet shop. I don't know where the amulet shop is, but it would be kind of nice to get a new amulet because I don't have one. Oh, never mind, it's just an amulet of accuracy, but I'll take it. It's an upgrade. And I also got a magic lamp, but we also hit 50 flesh points, which was my goal for today. That'll allow us to get some cash, which I desperately need. And here we go. Open shop, rewards, claim all rewards. And we got another dice. Let's spin this thing and see what we get. So we got 250 coins and a black plate skirt tee. There we go. There's impressing the locals completed. It didn't have a pop-up for some odd reason, but it did tell me that I got some rest reward. I'm assuming that's going to be in the animation section. Oh yeah, right here. Okay. I don't really like it that much, but it's the only one I have, so I'm gonna use it. Anyways, I had to do this to go and do elite dungeons. EUE told me he would let me mooch out of an elite dungeon. That way I can get some quick dungeoneering tokens, which I need for a gem bag. And once I get that gem bag, my plan is to AFK at the Alcarid mine, collect a bunch of gems, and then get my crafting up. That way next time I get to my tier 50 necromancy armor, I won't have to sit there and craft cowhides. I already have it. So that's what I'm gonna do. Just doing some prep for the next tier. So I'm actually being carried through an elite dungeon. And if you can't tell, EUE is a freaking beast. He's completely soloing this dungeon. But I'm doing this so I can get that gem bag and to get some easy dungeoneering levels. I'm thinking that I might even be able to get some more rewards, but oh my gosh, look at how amazing this dungeon looks. Just take a moment to really appreciate every detail. The fountains, the water ripples. Wow. Holy crap. One mini boss got me 5,000 dungeoneering tokens. This is gonna be so quick. I might try to mooch as many of these as possible. I know some people think that it's not good to mooch, but from what I've heard, dungeoneering is pretty grindy, and I'm kind of just doing this just to get the rewards that'll benefit me with other skills. So I'm gonna make an exception. So there's the first one completed. I got 15,000 dungeoneering tokens, 1 level. But what he was telling me is that if I get 150k tokens, which is 10 of these, I'll be able to get a lot of rewards that will benefit my account in the long run. So I'm gonna just keep doing these, keep mooching off as much as I can. So it's looking like the more I attack, the more dungeoneering XP I get. So I might try to sneak in a few attacks in here just to get some XP. I wouldn't mind being able to skip some of the low level dungeoneering, because I'm assuming dungeoneering is like other skills where the low leveling just sucks. So I just spent 40,000 dungeoneering tokens and it got me all the way to 41 dungeoneering. From 10 all the way to 41, so that's pretty sick. I used 2,000 points to get the gem bag, which is one of the biggest things I wanted to get. So now that I got the gem bag, I'm actually going to stay here and get more tokens to get the upgraded gem bag. I think it's going to be really nice to have that. Not only will it help me bank a lot more gems, but it'll help me keep my crafting up. So every time I get my necromancy tier upgraded, I don't have to sit there and kill cows and do all that junk. I'll already have it built up. I don't quite have the requirements to upgrade my gem bag, Looks like I need, I think 40 crafting, which I'm currently 36, so I'm not too far off. My overall opinion, I don't really have an opinion. Visually, the dungeon looked amazing. The little bosses in there were really cool looking as well. I also wanted to show what I got. So I got a lot of coins, but I also got these items, which I think these are for alks right here, which is, those are 5k a piece. This is 25k a piece. And these are 40k a piece. So once I'm able to alk, these are going to be really good money for me. Alright, so another thing I learned from you is from sparkling energy, I can actually craft a pore locator. And all I need for that is the divine coal rock, which I got from bright energies. So now that I can craft that, I should unlock teleports. Oh yeah, so if I click on the silver ore, it should teleport me to a random silver ore area. Oh my gosh. It teleported me right here to El Kharid, which is right where the gem rocks is. So using my coal bag, I'm going to be able to stock up on gem rocks, teleport to town, and then now use this pore locator to teleport me right back. So I was wrong about the gem bag. It only actually does these 4 gems. I don't know why I assumed it would do these other ones. But either way, I still have a really fast teleport here and a really fast teleport to a bank. So it's still going to be a lot quicker than what I had before. So it's still worth it. Once I get 75 dungeoneering, I did notice this. If you go down this cave right here, there's actually precious gem rocks, which do have those 3 gems that I can make and put in my gem bag. So I might just have to wait until 75 dungeoneering to go and get that, which is fine. I'll still take this. This is still an upgrade for me, and it's going to be really beneficial in the long run. Oh my gosh, I might not be very smart. There's uncommon gem rocks right here. Okay, so there actually is gems I can use in my gem bag, so just ignore that rant for a second. So yeah, it's looking like I'm going to get sapphires and rubies from this, which, look at this. I can put them inside my gem bag. So I think I'm going to AFK here for a little while. Get my crafting up to 45 and then go upgrade my gem bag again using dungeoneering tokens that I have saved up. I need 45. So when I get my upgraded bag, I'll also already have the requirement for tier 50 necromancy armor. So it's perfect. Just going to AFK grind this out for a while. I also need to get better jewelry. I'm rocking an amulet of accuracy right now, and it's all I have. So if I can get my crafting up high enough to get a better amulet, I'm going to do that as well. Look at that, filled gem bag. Don't even got a bank yet. So I was doing my dailies and I got this uncorked bottle, gift of the Reaper. Okay, so apparently I got 20 Reaper points. I don't know what that's for, but I'm assuming it has to do with bossing. And there's buyers and sellers completed. This gives me access to the Thieves Guild, which is what I was going for. I've heard a lot about the cellar doors and how good of XP they are. So then I'm going to go do that until level 62, I think it is. And then at 62, there's a way quicker method. I really want to get as high thieving as I can before the changes come through. So this is the first step to that. And there's another quest complete from Tiny Acorns. This actually unlocks more inside the Thieves Guild, which is what I'm currently working towards. I found out that I need 42 thieving to do the doors, so I'm kind of just trying to do quests that give thieving XP. So I'm going to keep going through this list and find some quests that will help me boost my thieving. If I can get it to at least 38 and do Master Farmers to 42, that shouldn't be too bad. So that's what I'm going to go for. Another amazing cutscene. This guy looks sick. Azil. And there you have it. Azil cult completed. I got 1 quest point, 1500 thieving experience, and 2000 coins. They got me another thieving level, 32. Only 6 more to go until I can do Master Farmers to 42. So I'm going to look for some more quests that give out thieving XP and do those ones. The fight arena armor on this game looks really cool. It's got like a skull. I think it's wearing a hood. But they just made it look like it's trimmed. Even the med helm looks like it's trimmed, which I think is a really nice thing. This has got to be the goofiest NPC I've ever seen. Why is he shaped like that? And there's Fight Arena done. We got 12,000 attack XP and 2,000 thieving XP, which got us all the way to 40 attack and also 33 thieving. So I actually remembered that I can pickpocket warriors with my thieving level. It gets me 26 XP. And I think it's going to be pretty AFK other than needing food, which I should have plenty of throwaway food for this. So I'm going to just chill here. So I was failing way too many times doing that. So I'm going back to this old trusty method, which is way quicker, because I can thieve one of these way quicker than I can thieve probably 4 fails of the Alcarad warrior. So I'm gonna just do this. Kind of makes me worried that at 38 I'm going to be failing the master farmer way too much as well. If that's the case, I'm probably gonna have to do this all the way to 42, which might take a while, but I think it's gonna be worth it once I get to the jail cells. Supposedly it's a really good XP, so I might just do this until 42 and just watch a video in the background. And there's Lost Your Marbles mini quest completed. Looks like I can get more improved loot from pickpocketing NPCs, up to 40 thieving. And I also got access to the store that I needed to unlock the doors, so. And I also gave me 44 thieving, which I started the quest with 42, so it's a total of 2. There should be lockpicks in here. Let's see, let's trade this guy. Look at that, lockpicks. So now I should be able to pickpocket safes, and I should be able to do these doors now. Now I got 6 doors instead of 3, so should be a lot better for hopping worlds. So I went from 600 XP per world hop to over 1300 per world hop. So I doubled my XP, which will be nice because world hopping every 2 seconds kind of sucks. So it looks like with that XP rates, I'll be getting a level every couple world hops, at least for now. So I'm trying Heets Oasis, and for this, I get to handle a crocodile, and I have to send the crocodile out to one of the scarabs, and while he's out, I can actually click on 3 other ones. And it seems to be pretty good XP, but I don't think I'm really doing this right, because I run around a lot. I get about 12 XP, 12 to 24 per, and I'm gonna keep doing this until I get a little bit better. I just wanted to try it before they nerf it tomorrow and just get an idea of the changes. So I'm gonna come back here when the nerf happens and see if I even notice a difference. There's also upgrades here. Looks like I can increase catch rate with 250 scarabs, which I'm almost halfway there already. So I'm gonna just keep doing this until level 30, I think. At level 30 I unlock more from what I've heard. So I'm already 25. So it shouldn't really take me that long. And there we go, level 30. This was my goal for now. I just wanted to get an idea of what kind of XP this gets. It's really click intensive. I don't really like click intensive things, but I know I gotta suffer through some click intensive things for this game, which is fine. But you actually taught me this trick where if you open up your customization, your character won't run around like a crazed maniac when you're clicking on things. So thank you for that tip. It actually made it way less painful. But I also went to upgrades, and I was able to upgrade to increased catch rate, and now I can do double loot chance. Don't know if that's good or not, but I did catch 530, and from 25 to 30, that's how many I caught. So I'm going to leave it at that for now. I know that has something to do with this. I have to build some basket, but I'm not too worried about that right now, because I got other things to do. I really want to get back to thieving. And there's 50 thieving. Really did not take me long at all. It is kind of irritating to have to hop worlds every time I want to do something or reset the doors. Given how much XP it is, it's worth the struggle and the stress. I mean, not really stress, but the annoyance. It makes it worth it because I get over 1300 XP per world that I hop, which is a lot. If you think about it, that's 50 world hops, gets me around 60,000 XP. So I'll definitely take it. I think I'm going to go back to AFKing gem rocks. I really need to just take a break. So here's another wilderness flash event. It looks like it's just a mining event. I just have to mine these outcrops and then turn them into this guy right here. The Zamorakian miner. And see, there's 11 out of 25. So I just have to get 25 of them to meet the requirements for the reward. And there we go. It looks like I got another sack of wild rewards. Let's see if I can get some ashes. Wyvern bones, oh my god, wyvern bones and ashes. This might be just enough to get me over 40 prayer. I'm running straight to the altar with this. Definitely worth it. I almost didn't come because I didn't think I would get anything, And there we go, 40 prayer. I now have protect from missiles unlocked. And only 3 more until I can get protect from melee. And that's it for episode 7. I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'm gonna be honest, this is probably one of my favorite ones that I had so far. There was just so much things that I got to enjoy and really experience for the first time. I also feel like I made a lot of progress on this episode. I also want to give a massive shout out to Crispy Revives for being my first member on my channel. If you guys didn't know, I am now a YouTube partner, which I would have never been able to do without the help of you guys. So I really appreciate each and every one of you. Every like, every comment, everything you guys do really makes this happen. I also wanted to remind you of the Discord that I made. Feel free to join it, I'll link it in the description. Come in, have a chat, hang out with us. There's a lot of really cool and very knowledgeable people in the Discord. And again, thank you so much for tuning in, and I can't wait to see you in the next ones.